Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my only day off in about 9 days. So, hope everybody is doing well. Today is my day off. Just got back from a 4-day trip last night, and then I'm working, I think, 3 trips in a row with just like less than 24 hours off in between each trip. So, really trying to utilize this day, trying to cherish this day. Today I have my long run. So hi for those of you who are new, for those of you who have been here, for some of my OGs who have come back recently telling me that they've started watching my videos again, welcome back. For those of you who don't know, I started running last year at the end of October, and I've done a few races since then just for fun. And one of my biggest goals of this year is to do my very first full marathon. So that is actually next month. I've got about 7, almost 6 weeks from the marathon. So I've been working to get better at running. I'm not trying to complete the marathon in any set time or anything like that. I'm just trying to complete it, period. But all these emails. So that is catching you up to speed if you have been missing for a while. So this month is really the month where I should be like ramping things up and really training as hard as possible and practicing as much as possible. Putting on sunscreen and talking to a camera is not easy. But anywho, once it gets super close to the marathon, maybe like a week and a half to 2 weeks out, I'll have to like slow it down a little bit. But the only issue is that I have to work this month. Like, your girl has a completely full schedule this month. I am flying full time. Mostly because next month is going to be busy. It's July, it's my birthday, it's everybody else in my family's birthday. We got a lot of cancers in my family, so I'm also doing the marathon. I'm also hoping to travel a little bit next month. So next month I'm going to take a little bit of time off. So this month your girl has to work, but I can't let work be an excuse for why I don't fully prepare myself as much as I can for this marathon. I'm really excited about it. I was telling my friend that I want to hang out with next month that I know this isn't the Olympics or anything, but I really do want to try to prepare and do my best. And I made some significant improvement since I started running. I hit a big milestone about 6 months ago, finally being able to run 1 mile without stopping. So I've come pretty far. So anyways, this week I've got my long run and it's 15 miles today. I'm a little bit nervous, but I just got to do it, man. Oh my God, that's salty. So anyways, I got my headphones. I'm gonna stretch a little bit and then I'm gonna go. But in this video, I want to talk about how I am getting ready for this marathon while still flying full time, because it's a little bit of a balancing act, but it definitely can be done. And I'm gonna make it work, y'all. I'm determined to make it work. And there's a lot of reasons why this job is good for still being able to accomplish your personal goals. So first things first, let's cherish this day off. Let's get this long run in today. And yeah, let's get it in. All right, 1 mile update. Just want to get my little warm up in, but feeling good. There's a little bit of shade from the trees, and I just really cherish my days off, y'all. So glad I could use any excuse that I have 1 day off and that I just want to take today off and rest. But I just been really trying to make it work. I don't like to let my work life, aka the way I pay the bills, get in the way of my personal goals. And I've done that in the past. In college, I actually had a blog. I used to do like reviews of like TV shows and stuff, and it was actually picking up some steam, and I was making a little money from it. And while that's not something I'm interested in now, I let school and life get in the way and I just stopped doing it. And I think about that from time to time, you know, like I don't ever want to let anything like that get in the way of my personal goals. I love setting goals. It gives me something to work towards, and I love that. So my schedule runs into all my days off and even some of my days on, which you'll see later in the video, just to ensure that I'm showing up to this marathon as best prepared as I can. I know I'm not gonna be competitive at all. And like I said, that's not the goal. The goal is just to finish. But I don't want to have any excuses. I don't want to say, oh, well, had to work so much, or oh, I was tired, or oh, it's my first marathon, I'll just wing it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna prepare myself as best as I can. Like I said, I know it's not the Olympics or anything like that, but I'm excited about it. And I want to feel good. I don't want to crawl across the finish line. So using all these days off, especially to do my longer runs where I'll need more time to recover, because I can't do a 15-mile run in the middle of a trip. That would be bad. And I just feel really lucky that I get to do this at all, you know? It's lit.
One eternity later.
Y'all, finally finished 15 miles. I'm telling you right now, that is the hardest thing I have ever done. I almost cried. I almost cried. At mile 13, I finally had to stop. And I just stood there for a few minutes and I was like, this is it. Like, this hurts. Like, it hurts so bad. Y'all, if I was a quitter, today would have been the day. But can't quit 2 miles out. After mile 11, I was hurting. I don't know, I felt good at the beginning of this run, and now I just feel like my legs felt so heavy after like mile 11, and my water bottle is completely empty. I'm so thirsty. Got about half a mile back to my car, and I got a big old bottle of water waiting for me, and I can't wait. I'm going to down the whole entire thing before I even get home. I can't wait to eat. But y'all, that was so hard, so tough. Almost gave up, not gonna lie, but I did it. It is done. And I will see y'all in a bit. Good morning, everybody. Look at that dirty window. Y'all guess where we are? You guessed correctly, y'all. We are in San Francisco. I'm feeling a lot better than I was when I saw you in the last clip. So I'm here on my layover. I'm actually on a fake 2-day trip right now. So it's technically a 3-day, but I really get back at early tomorrow morning. So this is my one and only layover. Been up for a few hours. Ate, watched some Netflix, watched some YouTube, just laying around, rolling around, and resting because yesterday was a pretty long day. We had 2 flights. We went from Newark to Houston and then Houston to San Diego. So it was a long day, but we are here, and this is one of the ways I use my time wisely. I'm working out on my layovers and running when I can on my layovers. So right now I'm about to go for a beautiful maybe 3 to 4 mile run right now on the water here in San Diego. It's about a 20-minute walk there, so let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're bringing the running vest today. I feel a little dorky bringing this, but I saw this lady last week and she was also wearing a dorky running vest running where I'm gonna go run today. So I'm gonna have her in my mind as I'm wearing this, but this is gonna help me carry all the stuff that I need to bring. So yeah, let's go. So I'm out here in these streets. I hope the wind isn't too bad. So it is just a little over 24 hours after that 15-mile run, and I feel great. I feel perfectly normal. Look at these palm trees. But I thought it was gonna take me, I thought I was broken, y'all. I really did. First of all, the walk just to the car was just as excruciating as the run. And then I made it home. As soon as I got home, I didn't even stop to stretch. I usually stop and at least stretch a little bit. I just burst into the bathroom, went in the shower, showered, crawled out the shower, and just laid in the bed. I think I crossed here. I pretty much laid in the bed in the fetal position for almost an hour before I could eat, stretch, do anything else. I was like smoked. So, but yeah, feel good today. So yeah, obviously one of the ways that I have to continue to get ready for this marathon, even though I am working, is using my time wisely, utilizing my layovers wisely, and doing what I'm doing right now. I'm walking about 20 minutes from the hotel to the pier. And once I get to the pier, I'm gonna go on a run, maybe like 3 or 4 miles, but it's a beautiful run by the water. I just did it like maybe 5 days ago. So yeah, it's a really nice run. It's also really flat, which is awesome. So I don't have to struggle too much. I'm pretty much just enjoying my music, enjoying this run, enjoying the scenery, and enjoying my layover. This is a great way to get out. There's like lots of food trucks and stuff out here. Probably not gonna get anything from a food truck today. I did get out a little bit later than I wanted to, but I was tired, y'all, and I needed to sleep. So I really am just kind of making up my training as I go along, but I'm just pretty much trying to get myself used to running longer distances, which is why I'm doing 1 long run a week, and then the rest of the week maybe like 2 or 3 other just shorter runs, nothing crazy. But yeah, 2 or 3 shorter runs during the week. So this one will be 3 or 4 miles, and then I might do a 3 or 4 mile run tomorrow or the next day to continue just getting my legs moving and continue running. And I'm also working out. I need to do leg day, get these legs nice and strong. So working out, running, squeezing every little bit of training I can get in when I can. Y'all, look at this water right now. I'm just gonna tie my shoes and go for this run. It is very windy out here, but it's also very cloudy, so I'm not gonna be sweating too much. So I am so excited. How could I have an excuse when I can literally just walk and be right here at the water? So let's go. see that. It's a little hard to focus this particular camera, but 3.03 miles. And in total, I ran 3 miles and walked 2 miles. So not too bad for a day's work. I really tried to take it a little bit easy immediately after the longer run, especially a run that I thought killed me, but it did not kill me. I'm so shocked at how good I feel today. Most of the time when I'm at hotels, I have to run on the treadmill because there's nowhere to really run outside. But this particular hotel has like the worst gym I've ever seen. It looks like a murder dungeon, but it has the best outdoor run situation that I also have ever seen. So it's a great trade-off. I made a little note of the area that I was running in when we were actually driving to the hotel. I actually had enough strength to stay awake during the drive to the hotel. Usually I'm passed out, but I was awake and I saw someone else running. It was nighttime, but I could just tell it was just such a good place to run. So made a mental note of it. And then I went there about 2 layovers later because it took me about 2 layovers to actually have the energy to get up on my layover and go run it. So this is the second time I've gone down there to run and it's awesome. So super happy. I'm trying to pick up this layover as much as I can. Whenever I get trips, I try to look at whatever hotel we're staying at in the city we're at to see if there's anywhere good to run around. Normally there's not, but sometimes there is. I'm going somewhere on my next trip, which you'll see. I don't really know if there's anywhere good to run in that area, but we'll see. So I just Google map wherever we're staying and I just see if there's anywhere good to run. And if not, I make it work. I'll run on the treadmill. I'll do whatever I have to do because you got to do what you got to do in this life. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I only have one real day off a week when I'm working back-to-back trips like this, when I'm just working like crazy, trying to cram it all in. When I'm at home, sometimes I'll have a lot of stuff to take care of, like meal prepping and basically getting ready for work and grocery shopping and trying to somewhat have some of a social life and do stuff. So it's tough, but I'm making it work. I don't want to have any excuses like I said earlier, but y'all, I'm about to eat. First, I'm going to eat this RX bar while I wait for my food to heat up. And no, it is not, surprisingly. Split pea soup, I actually didn't have enough time before this trip to go grocery shopping. That's how little time I have this month to do anything in my personal life. My nails, we won't even talk about it. I'm getting my nails done literally after I land tomorrow before I go on my trip the next day. So we won't talk about it. She is doing her best, but I have a burrito with some of that leftover mushroom risotto, and yes, I did wash my hands, of course. So I'm gonna give these like 15 more minutes. That's gonna be my lunch, and then I'll have my dinner on my next flight. So I will see y'all in a bit. I gotta go eat and get ready for work. So it's time for me to go back to the airport. About to go to San Francisco, and then you already know, working the red eye back. So I will see y'all in a bit. All right, y'all, so I'm here. We are about to go to San Francisco. We got about an hour-long flight, no big deal. It's my cabin. Working in first class today, as usual. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I only work leave now. That's the only position I work now, so that's why I'm always in first class in every video. But I will talk to y'all when we get to San Fran. All right, y'all, so I'm done with the flight. I found an area of semi-solitude. I do have to say I got my latte and I forgot to say almond milk again. This is not even a joke. Like at this point, it's been like 6 or 7 times in a row where I've forgotten to say almond milk, and I've caught it maybe 2 times. And I even before I walked up to the counter was like, okay, remember to say almond milk, and I forgot again. So I am pretty mad right now. I can be forgetful, but this is getting ridiculous. Like, these are not cheap, so yeah, sucks. But anyways, I'm gonna drink probably half of it, and then I'm going to get on this red eye. I have a red eye back to Newark. I'm working in first class with just one other flight attendant, 2 flight attendants in the middle, and then there's 4 flight attendants in the back. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy my cow milk latte. I'm gonna watch some Netflix and try to get a little bit of rest and peace before this flight. I have like an hour, so cheers. All right, y'all, a little update. As you can see, I am in a hotel. I am not in Newark. I'm not on my flight home to Charlotte. I'm in San Francisco at a hotel. So it is 3:04 in the morning right now. So 6:04 in the morning, East Coast time. And we're supposed to depart at about 10 p.m. And there was something going on with the airplane. So basically the flight got delayed until the next day. So my flight will not be departing until about 1 p.m. today, technically today. At first they had us still working the flight, so we were just gonna lay over for like 11 hours and then come back to the airport and work that same flight. But now at the last minute, they just changed it to have us actually deadheading on a slightly later flight. So we land at 1 a.m. tomorrow. So I'll just have to sit around the crew room for a few hours, and then I'll catch the first flight on American at 5 a.m. So just giving y'all a little update. Things took a turn, and here we are spending the night, an extra night in San Francisco that I wasn't expecting, but it could definitely be worse. I will talk to y'all in the morning, but that's the update. Good night. Sorry if it's loud. I'm in the hotel shuttle going to the airport now, and it's been a whirlwind this whole week. So I said last night that I was deadheading later today, which means I was riding as a passenger. So I was supposed to deadhead around 4:30. It is now 1:30. Apparently they changed my schedule in the middle of the night to check in earlier and work a flight at around 1:30. So apparently I was supposed to be there earlier, but nobody called me to let me know that. So I was at the hotel. They didn't call me until it was time for me to board. They're like, hey, where are you at? And I'm like, at the hotel. So I am on my way to the airport now. I'm getting ready to work a flight back to Newark, and it's kind of a pickle because my commute is super duper messed up right now. Just checked the hotels for tonight. I was just going to get a hotel because I have a trip tomorrow, but the hotels are really expensive for some reason for tonight. So I think I'm just going to end up sitting around in the crew room, flying home, and then coming back to Newark within a few hours, just so I don't have to pay for a hotel. They're like almost $300 right now. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty down right now. I'm feeling not too happy right now. So I will catch y'all later with an update. This is not how I was expecting the vlog to go. Won't he do it? Tell me why I'm in Charlotte right now. Tell me why I'm in Charlotte right now, y'all. More updates when I get back to the house, but it is the same day. It is 1:30 in the morning, and I'm in Charlotte. It's a miracle. Good morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the next day. Y'all, this vlog has been all over the place, but my life has been all over the place in the last couple days. So right now I am in Reno, Nevada. Got a beautiful view outside of my window, and I am at the hotel layover. Yesterday when you saw me, I believe the last clip was in Charlotte. So when we landed in Newark the other day, I had missed the last flight from Newark back to Charlotte, which was pretty bad because I had another trip, this trip, which started around 4 p.m. the next day. So we landed in Newark around 11:30 p.m. I thought I was gonna have to sleep in the crew room and then take the 5 a.m. flight back to Charlotte, and then hurry up, get home, wash my clothes, take a nap for like 30 minutes, and then get back on another flight back to Newark because I could not get a hotel. I tried to get a hotel because I just didn't want to deal with the back and forth, but hotels were starting at $200, $300, $400 just for a hotel in Newark by the airport. So I was not going to pay that. So luckily when we landed in Newark at 11:30, I said bye to my crew. I was headed towards the crew room, and then I glanced over at the departures board, and I saw Charlotte, and I saw a little red letters, and it said delayed, and I was like, delayed? Delayed until when? So it turns out the flight was delayed until 10 minutes after I had already arrived. So I ran over to the gate, and I literally got to the gate just as they had almost finished boarding, and I was able to get on that last flight to Charlotte, and we'd ended up departing. We got delayed again, but we ended up departing around midnight, 12:30. So long story short, my mom picked me up from the airport. I got my car, and I was able to go home, shower, and I was in bed by 3 a.m. So I actually got a few hours of sleep. I woke up early to wash my clothes, and then I went back to bed for an hour. And to add insult to injury, when I got my life together, got back to the airport, I was, happy-go-lucky, chilling. I was like, oh, I'm about to get on this flight back to Charlotte. I can at least close my eyes for another hour and a half. I had to take the jump seat because the flight filled all the way up. Literally 30 minutes before I got to the airport, it had seats, everything was fine, and I ended up having to take the jump seat to work, so I couldn't close my eyes, I couldn't go to sleep, I had to stay awake the entire time after all that chaos. So when I found out I had to take the jump seat, that's when I almost cried. That's when I almost broke. The flight attendant working the flight was like, "You okay?" And I was like, I'm fine. In my head thinking, can she tell I'm about to cry right now? Like, I was this close to just completely breaking down, no sleep, but I managed to stay awake. She was really, really nice. We ended up chit-chatting. She helped keep me awake, and just her being so nice literally just made the difference between me breaking down and not being able to make it, and just pushing through the day. So she was so nice. I made it to Newark, and I had like 45 minutes before the flight to close my eyes, and I went in the crew room. I put my eye mask on and I closed my eyes for 45 minutes, so I cashed in a little bit more rest. I didn't really get to sleep, but after that I went and did my flight. I had 2 flights, and my crew was so excellent. Y'all, I've been working with some of the best crews through this really hard week. I've had amazing crews. Shout out to my boy Jacob, shout out to Justin, shout out to Andrew. Like, I've been working with boys lately, and it has been so good. Like, my boys have had my back. Like, I can't even put into words how much it has helped me get through this week to have like the best crews ever. One of my crew members gave me a little packet of instant coffee, and I drank it, and when I tell you it got me through yesterday, it got me through. My energy was up. I was able to work my flights, no issues. And when I got to this hotel, I laid my head down on that pillow and I went to sleep. I slept for about 10 hours. And I've been up for a couple hours just relaxing. I ate some food, and now I'm about to go hit the gym. My main priority, as always, is to make sure I sleep enough, to make sure I eat enough. So I'm pretty much almost out of food, so I definitely gonna have to go get myself some food. But we're about to go to the gym right now. I'm gonna hit like full body today and just, get myself together, because I haven't been able to work out in the last couple days because of all the craziness happening. So I'm gonna hit this workout, maybe run on the treadmill a little bit, get some food, get some coffee, and get on with this day. I have 2 flights today, so let's get this workout in between flights. Let's continue to prep for this marathon. Let's continue to keep this body moving, and let's go. Workout is over, and I'm going to get some food right now. I saw this poke bowl place on Google Maps. It looks really good. Look at all this cute artwork. This place is so cute, although there are a few sketchy people around, so I got out of the sketchy area. Now I'm in a less sketchy area, but it feels so good out here. It's 88 degrees. Feels amazing. About to go get this poke bowl and completely smash it. I'm so hungry. I'm almost out of food. Mostly just wanted to get outside though. I thought about ordering it on like DoorDash or something, but I need some vitamin D right now. And I've never been to Reno. It's a cute little, interesting little town. I think my dad would probably like it here. He likes to go to casinos and stuff. I don't know what's going on over here. But anywho, let's get this poke bowl. I am so excited. I love poke bowls. Bluefin poke. Hopefully it's good. Is it just me, or do poke bowls always start off at like $11 or $12 and then they always end up being $20? But I also did get this Pellegrino because I'm bougie, but got the goods. I cannot wait to eat. All right, back with the food, y'all. I am so excited to eat this. Got my Pellegrino. Y'all, check this out. Started to get 3 scoops, but then I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna get 4. So I got 4 scoops of spicy, let me take the top off, of spicy salmon with cucumbers, panko, breadcrumbs, ginger, wasabi, some seaweed, and I added pineapples as well. So this looks amazing. Can't wait to eat. Y'all, I'm about to devour this food. One problem I've been having is I'll go on a trip and then I'll come back a few pounds lighter, probably just from running around and not eating enough. I've been doing better the last like 6 weeks or so, but I'm not trying to lose weight. I don't need to lose any weight, so I just try to eat all day long, because if I don't, I'm gonna lose some weight. So once I begin my work day, I probably won't be home for another 12 hours and I only have one meal left. So the last week has been so crazy. I really haven't been able to eat enough. So when I step on the scale, I shudder to think what it's actually gonna say, but we won't think about it right now. I'm gonna go eat that food. I'm gonna wash my hands and I will see y'all in a bit. All right, I have transformed back into a flight attendant. Once again, I completely destroyed, inhaled that Poke Bowl. Now I'm actually gonna be super duper early. I'm about to go get some ice for my lunchbox, because although this room did have a fridge, not only was it not cold, okay, it was hot, okay? It was a hot fridge. If I would have put my food in it, it would have spoiled. So I gotta go get some ice for my food, and then I'm gonna go down to the lobby and get a coffee before going to the van. So we're going right now from Reno to San Francisco and then San Francisco to Newark. But I gotta get a coffee now here, because by the time we land in San Francisco, it'll be about 10 o'clock. All the restaurants, all the coffee shops will be closed. So I need to get that caffeine injection right now so I can make it through that red eye. And this time, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm going to remember to say almond milk. So y'all pray for me. I'm gonna go get this coffee and then we are going to head to the airport and get ready for this flight. All right, I got my plain latte with almond milk. I remembered to say it. And just waiting for my crew members to get here. I'm pretty early, so I'm gonna enjoy my latte, and I'll see y'all at the airport. All right, y'all, so I am in San Francisco now, just waiting for my next flight to begin. I've got about an hour, so I'm gonna watch some Netflix. I'm on season 2 of Ozark and it is getting very, very stressful. But one more leg until I can go home and have a couple of days off. I actually had another trip right after this, but I was able to drop it, so I'm so excited. All I have to do is thug it out for one more leg and then I can fly home. So y'all wish me luck. I still got the caffeine from that latte buzzing within my soul, and yep. We're gonna get this flight going and I will see y'all in the next clip. All right, last flight of the day. Pray we leave on time. Y'all wish me luck. Would you believe it? I actually got a seat home after that long day. And here we are, 7 days since the first clip of the video. We are right back where we started. Y'all, it has been a whirlwind of a week. Y'all saw I made it home last night. I was so happy. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have any commuting disasters. I literally, well, let me back up. So the last flight that I did was delayed over an hour, but we ended up only being like maybe 15 minutes late. So I was able to get on a flight home. So that turned out really good. I really needed that. I didn't need any drama yesterday. I was just tired and wanted to go home. Today was supposed to be my only day off, but I ended up dropping my trip that I had tomorrow. I was gonna have like a 3-day tomorrow and then another 3-day right after that, but I had to drop the next trip. I'm just tired. I am exhausted from this week, and your girl just needed to take a break. I don't want my self-care and my sanity to be sacrificed for a couple extra dollars. I don't know how some people do it. Some people, I just got sunscreen on my car. Some people are able to work back-to-back trips with hardly any days off. I have finally come to the conclusion. I've been trying to do it this year, but I'm really just not that girl. I need at least 2 days off in between trips. So now I have 4 days off, and I'm just gonna get my self-care back on track. I gotta get my nails done tomorrow. I gotta do my hair. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get done, and now I have the time to do it, so that is definitely a plus. This vlog did not turn out how I expected it to. I expected at least a semi-smooth week. I just wanted to talk to y'all about how I am getting ready for this marathon while still flying full-time, and I guess we also ended up getting a little bit of drama and content for the video, so that's always a good thing, right? Whew. Anyways, despite all the drama, despite all the inconveniences and the frustration, we still gotta do what we gotta do. And I guess we can just call the theme of this video rolling with the punches. So with that being said, it's too bright out here, so let me put my sunglasses back on. With that being said, it's Monday again, and I have my long run again. So I'm gonna do 16 miles today. Y'all wish me luck. And it's already 82 degrees, so seriously, when I say wish me luck, please wish me luck. I'm gonna go and continue to get this work in, and I will see y'all very, very soon. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, come on, you know exactly what to do. So please just do it, and I will see you guys very, very soon with another video. Make sure you take good care of yourselves. Bye.